Welcome back to another Foeontheflicks episode. In this one, I'm going to be reviewing a movie I finished yesterday called Burning. It is a 2018 Korean mystery drama. Runtime is 2 hours and 28 minutes, 2.5 hours if you round up. Uh, got pretty good ratings too. 7.5 out of 10 IMDb, 95% Rotten Tomatoes, and a 7.8 out of 10 Rakuten Viki, whatever that is. 77% of Google users liked this movie, including me. I liked it. Here we go. Jong Soo runs into Haimi, a girl who once lived in his neighborhood, and she asks him to watch her cat while she's out of town. When she returns, she introduces him to Ben, a man she met on the trip. Ben proceeds to tell Jong So about his hobby. Okay. Spoiler free. I'm going to try to be spoiler free. And this is starring, I thought it was that other famous Korean actor, but it's not. It's the guy from The Walking Dead, Steven Yeun. He's in it. It's got to be him. Ben. And Yo In. He's Lee Jong Soo, and John Jong Seo is playing Shin Hai Mi. And I think those are the only notable names worth noting. But so anyway, I liked it. It's pretty ironic to the name Burning, because the movie is a little bit of a slow burn. But it's interesting enough to stay, interested in. There are some dragging points that kind of get a little boring, but not much. Very little boredom in the movie. And you're just really kind of wondering when it's all going to make sense, because it's a mystery. Like the premise says, Jong So he's kind of he wants to be a writer, but he hasn't really started his book yet, kind of like me. So he's kind of a what's the word I was gonna say incel, but that's not correct. I'm more of an incel than Jong So, or whatever the name is of the main character. And yeah, Jong So is kind of a troubled guy. He's pretty soft spoken, doesn't really say much, and he's got a bad history with his mom, from what it hints at, and his father is going through legal problems. So he's trying to figure all that out, all the while he runs into Jaime, his friend from school, a neighbor from when they were kids. They grew up real close to each other, and yeah, she's like, hey, do I look pretty now? Because I guess he called her ugly back when they were kids. And she says she got plastic surgery, and he says, yes, yeah, I don't think he says that, but anyway. They kind of start mingling, and then she goes to Africa on a trip. And that is when she comes back with her new friend, to Jong So's surprise, Ben, played by Steven Yeun, who is a rich guy, drives a nice ass Porsche, listens to music while he makes pasta, like, seems to not have a care in the world. And this troubles Jong So because he's super infatuated with Jaime and really likes her, but she is impressed by Ben's wealth and just good nature, seemingly. And then they start to get together more often, and Ben reveals his hobby to Jong So, just like the premise states, but I'm not going to spoil it and tell you what that is. But it's something that is a crime. That's all I'll say. And it's very interesting. And that's where the mystery starts to continue, deeper and deeper. until you're met with a very satisfying ending that it's weird. It doesn't. It's good. I'm not gonna spoil it. It's good. Watch the whole movie. Don't start it and stop it. You gotta see it to the last scene for it to all come full circle. And yeah, I just enjoyed it. I wouldn't give it a 95% on the Foe scale. I would give it more like a 85%, but it was still pretty good. I love Korean movies, and I've been watching a lot lately. If you like Korean movies too, I did a review of the horror movie called The Wailing, the last Foeontheflicks. So yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up there. I definitely recommend this one. It was good. Thanks, and I'll see you next time. Like and subscribe. Blah blah blah.